I'm so excited to tell you all about Impact 3. I know I've been dropping some little hints here and there, save the date, January 6th to the 8th, but today you are going to finally be able to sign up, save your seat, and get in the door for January 6th to the 8th for Impact. Stay tuned so you can hear more. Now, last year we had Impact for the first time, and it was an incredible success. In fact, here are some of the features from that conference. Over 833 tutors signed up to be impacted by Impact. We featured 24 speakers from all over the world, from the US all the way to New Zealand. In fact, even for our participants, we had over 22 countries that participated in the event. And the biggest shocker of all was we were able to donate $5,000 to build a school in Guatemala. We were able to give away 5 one-year subscriptions to TutorBird, 2 huge document cameras, and over 20 books of how to start an online tutoring business, making 4 to 5 figures a month. And this year, we are going to make a huge impact on you. I have covered tons of different topics that are really going to make an impact on your tutoring business, from being able to know what are the best teaching practices for your students, how can they hold on to the information that they are learning, to how can you market your online tutoring business, and even more. So you are going to be so impressed with our lineup this year. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the amazing speakers that you are going to get access to. So this is the sign up page for you to join us January 6th to the 8th. And all you have to do is fill out your first name, last name, and then let us know what stage of your tutoring business you are at, because we have speakers that kind of fit all of the different areas of your tutoring business. Like, I'm going to be sharing how can you network with other tutors and other people as well. So I'm going to be sharing networking success secrets. And then I've also invited my coach, my mentor, my hero, Mira Cawthand, and she's going to be sharing how to create content that's purposeful, profitable, and productive, minus the stress. We can all do with a lot less of that, right? We've got some speakers like Chris Chow that are going to be talking about the science behind student success. And then we have people like Nathaniel who are going to be sharing about how to take your small business, scale it so that you can grow to a larger tutoring business and go from small potatoes to big money. Michelle Pontever is going to be sharing about the elements that you need for a successful website. I know that a lot of tutors in the beginning, they're really scared to make their own website. But when you realize the why behind creating your website, like all the time that it's going to save you in the future, you are going to just know that this is the right path for you. Suzanne Davis is going to be focusing on free writing. And I think this is really great because our students, when they're done working with us, right at the end of a session, they can be free writing, and they can be free writing the things that they have learned during our time with them so that they can hold on to and retain more information. Rhonda Cash is going to be sharing all about how to keep those clients that you have coming back. And Robert is going to be sharing all about how to share your story and the power of story. There's so many tutors think that, I can just put on my website, that I have a master's degree and I've been tutoring for this long and I've had many years experience in the school system. While those things help add to, your whole story, if we share them in just like bullet point form, they don't touch the heart. And so Robert is going to be sharing with us, how do I tell this in a way that intrigues people, excites people, and then makes them want to be able to work with me? We've got Rita, who's going to be sharing about breaking the cycle of business burnout. A lot of times in the beginning, we just want to take any client that we can get right out of the gate. And we're like, oh my gosh, like, yes, 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 yes. We say yes to everyone, right? But it leads to burnout at some point in time. And you may be burned out because of all the marketing things that you're trying that don't seem to be working, right? Or you may be burned out from the actual working of hours that you have because you have so many students that you're working with. You're going to want to join us for this so that you can really, really, truly be able to break that cycle of burnout. And we've got Michael, my dear friend, who's going to be sharing about how to lead your tutoring organization. And Susie, oh my gosh, I had a hoot of a time with Susie. She is going to be sharing how to find clients without using Wyzant so you can save yourself that 25% cut. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you're doing most of the work, right? But we're going to be sharing how can you break that cycle. Gretchen is going to be sharing the difference between tutoring versus academic coaching and how you can be both at once. I really never thought about this before. I'm not just a tutor, right? I use tutoring as a word that I use to, put myself out there into the world because that's what people are searching for. But I am so much more than just a tutor. So you're really going to enjoy what she has to share on that topic. And Kelly, who's another dear friend of mine, she is going to be sharing about how can you build your tutoring business on Facebook. There are so many different resources and tools that we can be using on Facebook that can really help you take your business to the next level. And Audrey is going to be going back on how do you teach handwriting and simple ways to develop proper handwriting. This is a really tough thing to do online. So I'm really excited to be able to hear all of her tips and tricks that she has. And I am going to be sharing with you how to get on page 1 of Google for your tutoring business. And Jody Graham, she is going to be sharing how you can plan to get more done. As you ever think about inside of your day where you're just sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, like, how am I going to get everything done? You know what? She's going to share with you how you can. And I have Tutor Bird who's going to be coming back with us and sharing all about how you can use this one platform to be able to really make a difference in your tutoring business. It's almost like you get that opportunity to hire like a virtual assistant without having to pay for that, ongoing fee of a personal assistant. It's your one-stop shop where you can do all of your auto invoicing, your scheduling, everything all in one place. And Buddy is going to be sharing how to get students from LinkedIn, while Maria, she's going to be also talking about networking and why asking questions is more important than answering them, and how you can really make those deep connections with people. Vanessa, she used to be a math tutor, and now she has been, transforming into helping people be better educators by, working on ourselves. And one of the things that she really focuses on is the power of responding and not reacting. And this is really important in our tutoring business. Karen Tui Boys, she was one of our speakers that was here last time, and she is back to make an impact again. And she is going to be sharing how to learn. And this is the 21st century superpower. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Robert is going to help you understand how you can get your students to become curve busters. And Sonia is going to be talking on a different aspect. And for me, when I was getting started with my tutoring business, I was spending so much time sitting and being more sedentary versus, moving around with my students when I was in the school system and walking and doing all that kind of stuff. I began putting on weight. And so she specifically helps teacher learn how to lose weight the healthy way. So her topic is Superwoman or Superman syndrome keeping you from losing weight. And I think this is such a huge topic for us tutors that we do need to kind of tap on into that so that we can continue to keep our health, right? A lot of us, we want to live a healthy life that we can enjoy and go on out there and make an impact. But different foods make us feel certain ways, and it can actually deplete your energy. And so she is going to be sharing about how can you keep your health when you have this huge, busy schedule. I'm so excited. And you guys, this year, we are also going to continue to raise money to create an amazing school for children in Guatemala. And so far, look at this, we have raised all of this money. Over $10,000 we have raised. And we're going to keep this moving on into the forward position so that we can keep uh, being able to make an impact on these kids. We take for granted our own school system, right? And, when our kids had to, stay at home because of the pandemic, it was a huge deal. Well, these kids can have any kind of natural disaster come at them and it takes out their school, right? And they don't have access to, computers and, at home learning and all the things that we were able to tap into. And so that takes away from their education. And my goal is to make sure that education is available to everyone. And so these kids, we're not building a school for them. We're building a school with them. And you're going to get to be a part of that amazing journey as well. In fact, anybody who decides that they want to upgrade and become a VIP member is going to get the opportunity to have 50% of those proceeds go directly to build a school. So I'm just going to click on over here real quick, because when you fill in this form, you just type in your name, first and last name, and then your email. And then what stage are you at in your business? And hit that submit button. And of course, we have one of these lovely doodads, right? Mountains or hills. So we have to select on all the mountains or hills. You got this. Verify who you are, that you're not a robot. As soon as you fill out this form, you're going to see this page. Now, your seat is already saved. There's nothing else that you need to do except for on the day of the event, which I'll get to real soon. But if you do want to grab a VIP ticket this year, the VIP ticket is very different. So with the VIP ticket, you're going to get instant access to the speakers as they are released. So each week between now and the event, more speakers are going to be released and you'll be able to see them as those talks are released. You are also going to receive a VIP package each day of the event, where I'm going to be sending you an email with special free offers, reduced offers, great things that you can take advantage of right into your inbox. And then you're also going to get a VIP pass for exclusive Meet the Tutor events. Now, before the conference, it's only $48. During the conference, it'll be $97. And then after the conference, it will be $197. But you only have access to the replays and the VIP packages. You won't have access to those special meet and greet of those tutors, of those speakers. Now, I'm going to share with you as well, what does it look like as soon as you end up getting your ticket? You're going to get released into your, on my website, when you log on in, we are going to have a place where we're going to actually meet for the conference. So this isn't going to be like a conference that you've ever had before, because you're going to have the opportunity to actually chat with other people who are attending the conference as well. And that's Impact 3, you guys. I'm so excited for Impact to really make an impact on you, and you to be able to be given the opportunity to impact others as well through meeting other tutors, through getting to learn from the content, meeting the speakers, and all of that great stuff. We would love for you to join us. All you need to do is click on the link inside of the description, and we will be sending you information so that you can stay up to date on when the conference is, where the conference is, all of that. And you also are going to get entered into a giveaway for 1 year subscription to Tutorbird. That's right. Anybody who shows up live to the event gets entered into that specific entry. So lots of great stuff to look forward to for Impact. I know you've got a wonderful holiday season coming on up. So this is right after the holidays, and this is going to energize you guys. You know what? We need to take time for personal and professional development for ourselves in our business. And this is the opportunity to do that.
Tutorbird lets you schedule lessons, take attendance, collect payments, and much more, all in one place.